Starfoundry mod review in Spotlight. Hello everyone, and this is aMannus here. Today we have a very special video because this is gonna be a preview of a mod called Starfoundry, which is still in development, is actually not released yet. And I have the opportunity to check it out for you guys and see how it works, what kind of items are in there, what the mod will do later on, and that kind of stuff. So right here I'm just opening the tabula rasa because right now there's two options of obtaining the items within the mod. One of them is the wire station, and as you can see within the wiring station, every item that's in here actually has like proper recipes, and you can see what kind of items are in there. But for this mod Spotlight I will be using the tabula rasa, seeing as it's free to craft anything in here and makes it really easy for a Spotlight to be done. So let's go over the list of items that are in there already. This is just vanilla still. There's some lamps in there, there's a bunch of logic gates and stuff like that, like timers, I don't know, latches, that kind of stuff. A water balloon that spawns water, valve junction, tiny wall switch, there's magnets in there, new switches that have been added by the mod itself, energy relays, which we will actually come back to later. Some markers, more buttons, a pump, we'll come back to that later as well. The magnetized blueprint, which is used for playing with magnets. Pressure plate, power smelter, which we will definitely come back to as well. Liquid detector pipes, pipe spawn. There's a lot of stuff that is being done with pipes in this mod. Again, you will be seeing this later as I actually use the pipes to actually automate some stuff. Memory cell, liquid tech that holds liquids, liquid extractor, more sensors, levitation pad, jump pad. These sadly do only work with mobs right now. This is because of a limitation in the game code, so it's not really possible with players and stuff like that, but you can definitely expect that to work with players later on. Freeform markers, which we will come back to, the entity scanner, ejector, drain, latch, counter. As you can see, there is so much stuff in there already, and it's not even out yet. So let me take a moment and actually set some stuff up to actually explain what this mod is about and what it can do. Alright, so I set up a little area here and got myself some items. First, let's get some water balloons here, because I kind of forgot those, and put them on the hotbar. There we go. The water balloon is basically just a way to spawn water right now. It doesn't actually use up when you use it right now, but this is a pre-release version, so it's I've been told that this is mostly for testing purposes, so, and it works for that, so I cannot really blame them. So let's go to the items that I actually gathered to actually try this out. First of all, we have a combustion generator. This will be generating power running on coal. This is, right now it's the only generator that's in the game that actually works, but it does its purpose. So, and pretty much the entire mod is really like kind of designed to make it easier for other modders to add their own items. So once this mod is out, like, expect other people doing crazy shit with other generators and stuff like that. So let's grab that and actually place it down, and we'll have to throw some coal at it to provide it with some fuel, and it will just spit out the coal that it doesn't actually need. Now, if you press E, you can see that your generator starts working, and this little yellow bar will indicate how much fuel it has left. To transfer this energy coming from the generator, you will need these energy relays, and this is like a really cool way of how they implemented how to transfer energy, because it's wireless. And right now you will not see anything happening because my generator is not on and there's actually nothing demanding energy. But before I actually want to use this energy, I want to build a battery pack, or battery rack, sorry. So we have this battery rack and we have these batteries, and what this will do is if I place this battery rack down, I will have to use these batteries and actually place them in there. Once they're in there... Oh, something is going on. Why is it doing that? Let's try that one more time. I'm not sure what's happening here. One more time. Huh. I'll be right back. We're back. For some reason, you have to hold shift while placing the batteries, otherwise it will kind of bug out. Well, that's just the way it is. But as you can see, you place the actual batteries in there, and it will actually hold these batteries as separate items in there. And now, if we start a generator, we can see that the generator will supply energy to the battery rack to actually fill it up. Might be a little bit too far from it. Maybe use an energy relay. There we go. See, these little arrows indicate what the energy is flowing towards, and as you can see that the battery right here is actually filling up with this green stuff. And it will continue doing so until it fills up completely and start working on the other battery. So we'll just let this work for a bit and actually set up our next thing, and that is going to be the pump and how you can transfer liquids with using the pump. So for that to actually work, we need to set down the pump somewhere in between where you want to transfer the liquids. And as you can see, I got a bunch of pipes over here which will help me actually transfer this. So let's make like a little line into the water right here, right there, and then let's go down a bit, there, and then we need a water spout, or a pipe spout, sorry, and place it at the end there. So let's just place it in there. You can see it's in the water there, and then we want to make a little pipe going to the other side, which I will do right here, and have a corner there. And then the other pipe spout. So there we go. Now, pretty much everything in this mod needs to be run on energy, and most of the times if it doesn't, it will actually say so in the item description. So we want to get this power from this battery, which is now completely filled up, and you can see that it stopped transferring the energy over to the battery. So we're gonna kind of run a line here with these energy relays until it's, and there you go. You saw that it was supplying energy to the pump. And the really cool thing about this is that this is all wireless, as you can see. But it still takes into account that it has to be line of sight. So for example, if I do this, like make a small wall in between these two energy relays, they won't actually work anymore, which is really cool. So like you can make buttons or stuff like that just by building a couple of blocks in between there. But I'll come back to that later. Let's try out how this pump works. So we have these two pump spouts with the tank in between. Now if you press E on the tank, you can see that it's pretty much draining the water from one side and actually putting it in the other one. See how cool this is? Like this little energy transferring. As you can see right here, you can see that it's actually like kind of ignoring the battery pack in there. That's because, like, again, it's kind of looking for something in the line of sight. Because the energy relay was closer, it was trying to send the energy to the relay instead. Plus, we did something that, or we didn't do something that I should have done, and that's pressing E on the battery pack, which, as you can see, it turns red. And the difference between green and red, if it's green, it's only accepting power. If you press E on it and it turns red, it will accept power and actually transfer power to whatever energy node actually requires it. So, we're gonna do something a little bit different here. We are going to store this water into a tank, and once I do that, you can see that it tries to pull the energy from the battery pack this time as well. So let's get rid of this real quick. There we go. Let's set our tank down like right here, and then I should have a, yeah, we have a liquid tank. Oh, it needs some space to actually sit on. So let's do this, and set down the tank right there. I don't know if this will work, because the tank might be in the line of sight of the energy relay. Let's just do that. Okay, and once again we are going to run our pipe, and there, a small corner, there we go, and let's get it down there. Let's get it down all the way, so it actually like grabs the water from down there as well. Let's get rid of this one, and the water spout right there. Now, if I press E on this right now, nothing will happen, because we arranged the pump to be in a direction. Like, it needs to be in the right direction for it to actually pump from the right side as well. So, oh, no, I need to place it from the other side. I'm pretty sure, like, small visual indicators and stuff like that will definitely appear on the game. As I said, like, this is a pre-release, so it can be kind of difficult to work with, but it's really cool once you get it working. Come on. You can do it. No? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so I did some testing and actually some talking to the developer, and apparently the top of the tank is supposed to be the input of the liquids, and the bottom one there that I actually tried to connect was the one that is meant for the output. So changed it around a bit, got my pipe to the top here. By the way, he has said that he will change that to the bottom later. Again, this is a pre-release, this is not the finished product. Please keep that in mind. But if we press E now on the pump, it will start pumping the liquid into the tank. I'm not sure what's going on with the bar right there, but it's supposed to be in there. Like, it was working perfectly fine before, and you can see he's holding 20,000 units of liquid water. This works with acid, this works with lava, it works with all of them. It's just a nice way of storing your liquids. And right now there might not be a lot that you can actually do with liquids, because it's not really used in the core game so far. But expect to see like water generators and stuff like that, and you will definitely be storing water for that. Also, one thing that I kind of forgot to note the last time is that you can actually get these batteries out there, and they will retain their actual charge. And as you can see, this third one didn't actually stack with the other two, because this one actually misses some energy right now. And then we can just place them back in there. Oh, that's kind of bugging out again, but... And you can see that the charge is somewhat more empty, but it will retain their actual storage values for the amount of power that they're holding. So I will be setting up the next little area there and show you the next thing in this awesome mod. So I'll be right back. Alright, I took the liberty of setting up a small system here. Basically what this system will do is auto smelt your items, but at a really quick speed. Like, I don't know, it's at least like twice as fast as a regular furnace. So what I've set up here, this thing I'm standing on is an item box, and if you press E on it, you can see that it's not holding any items right now. This thing is called the powered furnace, and this will actually require energy, which is why I have this little energy network set up. And this thing on the bottom left here is called a hopper, and any item that is put on top of the hopper will actually be sucked into the pipes and put into like whatever output the pipes have. So what the idea about this system is, you throw in an ore like on top of this hopper, it will get sucked in to this item box, and then from the item box it will be set into the furnace, will be smelted, then pulled out, and along the line it will come out right here. So let me just, I have some ores prepared up here, some rubium ore, and some platinum ore, and some gold ore, and some silver ore. So let's just wait until, yeah, it's sucked in now. And now if we press E on it, you can see it holds 98 rubium ore, 100 titanium ore, 100 gold ore, and 100 silver ore. Now, it says 98 because it already pulled 2 rubium ore into the furnace that is actually ready to be smelted right now. But because I haven't pressed E on it, it will just stay like how it is right now. Like if you want to conserve energy or just not want to smelt your balls yet, whatever, you can do that. So like as soon as I press E on it, it will start working. And if all actually works how I think it will. Alright, so we are back, and once again, I'm an idiot, because apparently there's a difference between these pipe spouts and the ejectors. And the ejectors are for items only, the pipe spouts are for liquids only. So I replaced the spout with the ejector right now, and let's see what happens this time if I press E on the furnace, and there we go. And as you can see, it's nicely spewing out the balls at a nice rate as well. So let's shut this off for a bit, because I want to do something else as well. And that is to show that you can hold these bars afterwards by using an item box again. An item box. Let's put it down right there. And now, if we decide to push on the furnace, you can see that the bars are placed right into the item box. You have to kind of click E again to actually let the text update, but that's not really a big deal. So now that we have this running, what do we do if we actually want these items out of the item box? So I'll be right back and quickly set that up. Alright, and as you can see, all the items are smelted from this item box and are now all in here. The thing about this, if you do it like this, you will be able to just throw in your ores, put them all in the hopper, put on your furnace. Once it's done, press E again. All your bars will be here, and then you wire it up, the item box to like whatever switch or button that you want to use, and press E on it. And as you can see, it kind of pulls out all the items all at the same time right now. And that way, I smelted all my bars this way. So, this is what I feel is the biggest introduction of the mod that people will use, like the faster smelting, liquid transportation. I know that the guy from Electric Home Defense is going to join the team as well, which will bring quarries, auto turrets, a bunch of more stuff that you can trap mobs with, for example like ventilators and stuff like that, which they actually already have in the mod right now as well. But for the sake of not making this video like ultra long, and because I generally don't know much about the mod so far, I just want to kind of cut the video right here, and I'm gonna build some small systems and just make a little montage of all of them so you can see what's possible with the mod. So yeah, I'll see you later. Enjoy the montage. Definitely keep an eye out on the mod, because it will be freaking amazing. This is gonna change how Starbound is played completely, and it will only get better once the mod is actually released and other modders start working with it as well. So this has been aMannus signing off, and I'll see you next time.